There he is. Nice fish. Yamamoto fish. Yeah. So let me tell you a story about my new friend. The all new Yamatanuki from Yamamoto Baits. This is the recipe. That's the finished product. Let me tell you a little bit about it. Get on it. So the Yamatanuki is a bait that we've made for the Japanese market for quite some time. Often referred to as a JDM bait, right? And Yamamoto has a long history of building products that are very popular in the Japanese market, and a lot of U.S. anglers don't even know about them. And it's not typically our U.S. products. The Yamatanuki is a grub of sorts. It's a very dense plastic. This particular one is 3.5 inches long. And it started a bit of a craze in Japan. It's largely responsible for a genre of baits that I don't even know what you would call, but there are several offerings by Japanese manufacturers here in the United States these days. And we've been told time and time again, and finally, after being hard-headed for a while, we've decided to listen, that it was time to bring this Japanese bait to the States for availability. So the all-new Yamatanuki is a very dense plastic that you fish. For instance, I'm throwing it on just a really wide gap hook, weightless. It's a very slow technique, but it's a very effective technique. I saw that fish on forward-facing sonar out by a brush pile, threw it out there and watched that sucker fall on my screen and watched that fish come up there and get it. It's going to be very effective for forward-facing sonar. It's also going to be very effective in areas of high pressure, but it is a very finessey technique with a bigger than average bait for finesse. So lots about it. We're learning more and more about it all the time. I'm not an expert on it, but I sure do enjoy learning about it and using it and the results I'm seeing. So it should be available everywhere now or soon. And I promise you, give it a chance. It's a little bit abstract. It's a little bit out of the norm, but that Yamatanuki, it'll get you bit.